Hi, this is Heather from Dreamweaver Rituals, and I'm here again with another kit, crystal kit, to help you. And this one is called Transformation, and it is one that I'm asked for often. As with the others, they are the three areas that people most want to sort of connect with. But transformation is certainly one that's asked about. Okay, so this is how to program your crystals and what you get in the kit. So it's called Transformation. It's in a similar bag to the other kits. I do really like these bags. We have a candle, we have a tea bag. The tea bag has blended, my own blended teas in it. We've got green tea and pomegranate, dried pomegranate. I think it's the flower from the pomegranate. Anyway, that is so green tea, bit of jasmine in there as well. So it's like a bit of a detox, and it's to kickstart your journey for transformation. That's personal transformation. Right, okay, let's have a look. So first of all, I'm going to go and pop my tea bag in my cup so that we can have our little tea ritual in a moment when we're programming the crystals. Before that, I'm just going to go through all the crystals that we have here. Like I say, there's a card of them, and I've got them all here. So the first one that we are looking at is the Golden Healer. This is, again, this is a golden healer. This is a quartz. It's really quite beautiful. There's lots of inclusions in it. There's all sorts of different sort of layers in there. Golden healer is one of those crystals. It says healer. It does heal. But it also creates profound changes. And that's what we want in this instance. We're looking for profound changes because we've decided that we want to transform our lives. We want to give something up. We want to stop difficult behaviour, that kind of thing. So we're looking for change. So we're going to start with Golden Healer, profound changes. The second crystal in the kit is Amethyst. This one is particularly beautiful. I can see little rainbows in it. There's almost like an eye of a storm in there. It's absolutely beautiful. I don't know whether you can sort of pick this up on the video. It is stunning. There's so much to look at. Obviously each amethyst is slightly different, but you will, I'm sure, be really happy with yours. You need to get to know your stones as well. So this is what we're doing here. We're looking at our stones. We're getting to know them before we program them. Now, amethyst ends negative actions. It stops addictions. That's with maybe drinking a bit too much, overeating, just generally, being a bit over the top with things. So this is where amethyst sort of brings us in line. The next one that we're looking at is citrine. Citrine, again, beautiful stone. This one, again, has got lots and lots of inclusions in it. It's really pretty. It shimmers. It's almost shimmering with the inclusions. A beautiful rainbow in there as well. So citrine removes negatives. It and also it's good for self-esteem and self-worth. It builds you up. It's really, you look at yourself in a different way. Very, very empowering stone. So the next one we're looking at is rose quartz. Again, a beautiful rose quartz, beautiful clouds, pink clouds all the way through this. it's just gorgeous. Rose quartz here is for self-love. We've got to love ourselves. We've got to be happy with what we are. And it's for self-esteem, very similar to citrine, but self-love more so. It's about being kind to yourself, being gentle with yourself. Yes. We're looking at Kambaba Jasper next, which is Kambaba Jasper. Oh, so this restores balance. Kambaba Jasper restores balance, and it's also really, really good for hair, skin and nails. It has so it helps restore and makes you feel good, because it's sort of like it cleanses and restores the balance. And so you'll have like long glossy hair and beautiful nails, and start to feel good about yourself. The next one that we're looking at is where are we? Tiger's Eye. So Tiger's Eye is again, beautiful stone. And Tiger's Eye is really good. It's about willpower and optimism. It's about looking forward and seeing where things are going. It's really positive, really, really good stuff. We've then got blue kyanite, and this one again removes negatives. It not only cleanses all the crystals and activates all the crystals, it removes negatives from us. It removes that negative behaviour and those limiting beliefs that stop us from doing what we want to do. And the other thing that it does is it removes what no longer serves you. So in that sort of mind, it will remove the way we see, the way, like you don't want to overindulge. It removes the desire to overindulge. It removes that desire to overeat. It removes that desire to drink too much, to smoke, to any other sort of negative things that's going on in your life. That's this is the clearing and cleansing. Carnelian, again, beautiful orange colour. Carnelian, it gives you confidence, and it also helps stop eating disorders. So if you have some kind of eating disorder, which an awful lot of people do have, this is definitely the stone to help with that. So this all looks really good. One thing I am going to say though, before you start all of this, you've got to understand that with again, the blue kyanite will help with when we start something new, we have to get rid of the old, and getting rid of the old can be quite painful, because we want to do it, so it's not necessarily an addiction, it's a habit that we've formed. So having being a bit of a chocoholic, having a few too many glasses of wine, we like to do it. We don't want to change. We want to change because we want to see the results, but our body wants that habit still. So we need to cut out that habit. And this blue kyanite is what we use to cut out that habit. So before we sort of start with all of this, the new programming, we have to cut everything out as well first. So that's why the first few weeks are always so difficult in any kind of new regime. Of course, all of this also, I mean, I'm talking about sort of eating and drinking. There's also, you know, starting exercise. This is another thing that all of these stones will help you with. Particularly, you know, these two, this, you know, the three sort of golden ones, they will definitely kickstart, you know, and actually the carnelian will as well. They will kickstart any sort of exercise program that you're ready to start. So, to program the crystals, we can write our intentions in the candle in wax. We can write it with a pen. Just use a pen, or any sort of sharp object. And you know, that way you know, you can say thin, or you know, that's the other thing that I want to say as well. It's about releasing fat. If we don't lose something is something that you don't want to do, because you always think like, no, that's quite a negative thing. So you want to release fat rather than lose weight. So in your mindset, you're releasing fat. This is what you're doing when you're doing, you know, or you're becoming thin or slim, however you want to look at it. So first of all, we get our tea. You know, again, I've popped my my blended tea in my cup, and I'm ready to drink my tea in my little tea ceremony. I will light the candle. Obviously, I'm not doing that now. And then with each of these stones, the stones have already been cleansed and cleared and are ready for programming. But you're the one who is going to program them, because you know what you want to stop or what you want to start. You're the one who knows what you want these stones to do, what you want to achieve. And so to program them, you know, you look at them as I was doing before. You know, you look at them, you look at all the beautiful, I mean, you know, all of them are just so, they have the most amazing properties, all of them. And you know, just holding them is just, I absolutely adore them. But you need to put your intent into these stones. So hold each one, hold it over your heart chakra first. Your heart, you know, just the centre of your chest. So to take a few deep breaths, look at, you know, again, you can look at the candle. And then you talk to the stone. You tell it. You say, I want you, you know, I want you to make these profound changes in me. These are the changes that I desire. You tell it the changes that you desire, and you you know, you instill, program what your thoughts and what you want into that. All the time. You've got your tea, which is a detox tea. So it's all, you know, like it's like kickstarting. It's starting everything off for you. And when you finish programming them all, you pop them back in your pouch. You wear them, as in, you know, you can pop them in your pocket. You can pop them, you know, inside a piece of clothing, your clothes. I wouldn't recommend carrying them in a bag, because it's so much better to actually wear them next to you, to have them on your body. And again, sort of pop them under your pillow at night. So you're reminded. And every morning, look at them, look at the stones, look at them, remember what you've programmed for them, remember what you've said, how you want to feel. And, you know, again, I mean, you know, everything that you do, you need to take action as well. So you're programming the stones, which is really good. They're helping you. Their energy will mingle with your energy, but give you sort of like strength, and you know, can help you. And then you you know, if you do want to sort of start a training program, you know, an exercise program, that's, you know, this is when you start it. You can start a diary. journal, you know, like your progress. Again, if it's weight loss, you know, journal your I'm saying weight release. If it's weight release, journal the progress. It's so difficult to get out of this mindset, isn't it? You know, this is the thing with limiting beliefs. So yeah, so you know, and again, if it's to you know, if it's to release the need for any addictive behaviour, any sort of addictive behaviour, keep a journal, keep going. Write down your triumphs. Write down when you've you know, you've had a bit of a setback. Hopefully, the setback will just be sort of you know, just thinking about something rather than actually sort of. But if you do, you know, don't feel bad. It's just one of those things. You don't stop. What I mean is, don't think to yourself, "Oh, never mind. I'll leave it till next week." Start again. Do you know what I mean? Don't get your crystals out. Go through your crystals. Have a look at what you're doing, where you're going with your crystals, and sort of like say, right, this is it. I'm not giving up. I'm, you know, these are giving me the strength here. And you know, move forward and transform. This is what you've bought these crystals for, to transform. So and I'm sure you'll do really, really well. Thank you.